Oh, greetings there, travelers. Welcome back to the end of the 7 Dice. Yeah, it has been a good day. We actually made a pretty good earnings with that last few tales. I'm just happy that customers are all coming back through again. Things were looking a little dicey for a while. Why don't you go talk to Wing over? He's just relaxing, doing the stretching and all that stuff. I don't know why he stretches to tell stories.
And 1, and 2, and 1, and... Oh, hey there, travelers. Welcome back. It's me, Wing over Gimble, famous name Bad. I'm just doing my stretches because it's important. Sometimes I really like to go like blammo. And, I definitely need people to see my body react to all this craziness that's happening in the story. And if I don't do my stretches, I could pull something. So just remember, if you're about to tell a pretty good story, make sure you're doing appropriate stretching. Usually it's just my arms and my back. But, it's important. Well, travelers, things have been really kicking it up. Well, we had Death Shift speaking to Detective Bill. We had them finally all coming back together. Things are finally looking up for Death Shift as they're off to just travel to a completely normal play. And MZ even got to see one of his beloved family members. Of course, that must just be an awkward Christmas having the pit fiend there. Just, oh, what did you get for Christmas? I brought you the head of your enemy. Again. Oh, thanks. And what do you do with it? Do you put it... I suppose you have to preserve it somehow, or else it's gonna smell. Or do you just, put it in acid so it's just like a skull? I don't know. It's always hard when you get a Christmas gift that you're like, what is this? Oh, yeah, travelers. So, we do have another BattleBots present here. They keep standing, really like they're getting ready for a photo shoot. What's your name?
Dangerous Carl.
Dangerous Carl. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, go stand there and tell us about BattleBots.
Hey, the name's Dangerous Carl, and I'm here to tell you about some dangerous sound effects. You're probably thinking, I got a real bad podcast. And by bad, I mean badass. What do I do to really up my game? Huh. You go over to BattleBards, what you do. BattleBards.com. Get those good sounds. You tell them Dangerous Carl sent you. Nothing will happen, but at least they'll know that I'm working. People like to think I don't work, but I'm a person who puts in his 8 to 4, 9 to 5, whatever I'm feeling is flex hours. BattleBards.com for some dangerous sound effects.
I mean, I guess I know it's supposed to be like a commercial. Like that's the whole thing that BattleBots trains you all for, you interns. Pretty much they just trained you to do this pitch, and then it sounds like they just send you off. I mean, you do some sound effects while you're here, which is cool. I appreciate it. But, do you ever just, stop and be like, what am I doing?
No, never. I'm Dangerous Carl. I live dangerously. This is what I want to do.
Yeah, okay. I mean, work's work, right? Work's work. All right, travelers, that was interesting and the least bit dangerous. Let's dive into it. Oh, what is this? I found some piece of fan mail. Oh my goodness, sitting here on the table. And Michael didn't tell me about it. Oh my goodness. One sec, travelers. Okay, just looking here. Wowie zowie. 5 stars. It says, dove into this on a recommendation and it didn't disappoint. I like where the story is going and I can't wait to see some more Lovecraftian horrors tear up out of the shadows. From the Bard podcast. From the United States of America. Oh, thank you so much, Bard Podcast. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, and there are a fair amount of spooky things in this tale. Well, we are not holding back. We're bringing you a perfectly normal play. There's nothing weird about it at all. I'm so excited for you all to hear this perfectly normal play. Let's just hop in this story. I'm excited. I bring to you Wellshire, Part 2.
Hey, I'm Brent, and I'm playing Kelsar, the Tiefling Paladin
and chosen of Yetifa.
Hi, I'm Humberto, and I'm playing Bordon, Dwarven Cleric and Chosen of Time.
I'm Evan, and I'm playing Ronnie, the half-elf bard and chosen of chaos.
Hey, I'm Robert, and I'm playing MZ, the Githyanki ranger and
Chosen blood.
Hey, I'm Jason, and I'll be playing Draxir, the Dragonborn artificer
And chosen of machines.
Previously on Ballad of the Seven Dice, our heroes had finally been reunited after it had been so long and it felt so good. And after our heroes had started on their journey, they encountered a few surprises along the way. MZ had discovered that Kelsar had encountered a number of Githyanki back at the Order of the Silver Shield, and this drove his paranoia into a frenzy. Unfortunately, MZ's paranoia was justified as his brother, a pit fiend known as Sugoth, showed up on top of their caravan. None of the other party notices MZ had this conversation, but MZ was handed this scroll that showed him with his blades of blood out of his hands and many, many dead Githyanki all around him. The carriage went through this fog and you arrive at the small town of Wellshire.
This small town, it has quite a few houses in it. It's probably a couple hundred people here. And the road leading in, there's no farmland or anything surrounding this area. It's pretty heavily forested. You come on into this town, it opens up into this little square that they have. Along the right-hand side, you see there's a general store that has a little sign that says Harold's General Store. You see a church to Shantia, goddess of nature and harvest, and you see an inn that has a little pig that's eating out of a trough on its sign, and it's called the Pig's Trough. And there's a nice little well in the center with no sirens in it.
I'm gonna go down that well. There's always something down the well.
Ronnie.
This is true.
Can I, grab Ronnie by the collar and just be like, no?
No, because I'm just warping all over the place. There's no way.
God damn it.
After that encounter, I put the scroll in my bag.
So what the pit fiend, do we all hear that? Like him landing on it?
No, like I said, it was surprisingly quiet. So the cart stops. You guys kind of feel it come to a stop. And MZ, you're kind of looking around this town. There's the odd person that's walking around, just carrying groceries or maybe some equipment. A couple people go inside the pig's trough.
How long do we have before that play starts, say?
You guys have made pretty good time, so you're about a day ahead, so the play will be here tomorrow.
Well, I guess we gotta find somewhere to stay.
Well, we can stay in the carriage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We got a motorhome.
Yeah. It's like Ronnie, we literally have a house.
I don't like my house. It's got all you guys in it. I had to go to an inn.
Fine, you could spend your gold on an inn.
There's a few people who walk by. There's one man, he's just kind of checking out your caravan that you have there, MZ. Looks over your horses. These are real nice horses. Where'd you get them?
This is my horse, and I make it turn back into a figurine.
He jumps, he's like, whoa! And this figurine just kind of comes back to your hand. You got some magic horses. Well, that's a nifty trick. Alright, well, you keep on your magic horses. You in town to come see the play? Everyone's pretty excited.
That is what we're here for.
Well, it should be here tomorrow. They're gonna have it over there at the church.
I look at the church.
It looks fairly large. It has this symbol. I don't know. I guess you wouldn't recognize it as the symbol of Shantae. Maybe like Borodon would, but maybe Kelsar. Let's see what it looks like. It looks like a flower with red circle around it, and it has like wheat with it and all that. Honestly, it looks like something from Manitoba. We love wheat here.
I do love me some good wheat.
He nods at this great conversation and goes, "Oh,
There's like a piece of straw in his mouth or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the pig's trough. You have yourself a good one."
I don't really care about some bumpkin.
So what are you guys gonna do? You guys are kind of like sitting in the caravan. Are you coming out?
Yeah, I probably would have got up as soon as I noticed it stopped.
So you guys start filing out, and you see this town. It's fairly small.
Right, well,
Where are we? Are we in Wellshire now?
I was thinking that maybe we could just investigate where the play will happen.
The church?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Maybe we could get some vantage points or something.
Exactly.
I'm going to look to see if there's like a sign that says anything about like a sermon or anything like that.
So you guys walk on over to the church, and there's no apparent signs or anything like that outside. It's like a stone church. It's decorated. You actually see along the sides, now that you're closer, there's a lot of fruit-bearing vines that are actually going up. And behind the church, you see quite a large, well-tended garden.
Can I sense evil?
None.
Not, like, at all?
Not at all.
Do I know, like, which god, like, or which, whatever this church belongs to?
Yeah, you can tell this is a church of Shantae that's like a goddess of nature and harvest and fertility.
It makes sense for, like, a small town, right?
Yeah.
This really is God's country. You think we should try and go inside and see if we're allowed in?
We're gonna go to the general store.
Sure.
I'm still going to. I'm going to be on that church.
I'm gonna go with Borodon to look into the church. Splitting up the party, like we always do.
That's what we do.
I'll go with Ronnie.
And Draxier. There is more of this town that you haven't looked at. There's like a whole other side to this town.
I'd probably just go to the general store as well for now.
Okay. So we'll start off with the church. Borodon and Kelsar. You step inside the church, and you are greeted with a few rows of pews, an elevated stage. Near the end, you actually see there's a couple young people who are helping set this stage up. And like they're trying to get these beams up and everything that'll be able to hold a backdrop. And you see a stern older woman is watching from one of the pews. She's wearing green robes, has a symbol of the church around her neck, and her eyes are just watching the people as they work.
Doesn't seem like anything suspicious going on here.
Yeah, it seems pretty harmless.
Yeah.
So can I like investigate, just like see, like Kelsar said, like any advantage points, or just maybe trying to go to like quote unquote backstage, just to see.
So the church itself, the area, it's fairly open. There's these pews here that you could sit at, like there's a couple rows. It looks like there's an area behind the stage. It looks like you actually see two doors.
Mm-hmm.
That are back there, and as you guys are starting to walk sort of towards the stage, you hear, "Excuse me, who are you two gentlemen?"
Hey there, my name is Borodon, and this is my friend Kelsar.
Hi.
The woman gets up from the pew and she walks over. "I am Mary Cambrick. I am the head priestess here at the church."
Yeah, so we're here to see the play. We are very interested.
Oh, well that's perfect. I'm glad this is bringing travelers into the town.
Oh, for sure.
I'm afraid you're not allowed back there. That is personal quarters of the church.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just like checking because I was actually thinking in making like a play myself as well. So I just wanted to see like how things are set up, just so I had an idea.
You want to roll that deception?
I knew that was coming.
I mean, you don't even know if it's true or false.
Is
Lucas.
this true? Does Borodon want to set up a play? Are you telling me that Borodon has plans for a play?
You'll never know.
He's not just a priest, okay? He's not just a priest. He wants to branch out in different things, all right? Not everyone is just one thing.
Exactly. Lucas, I have hobbies too.
Yeah.
All right, so now it is known fact that Borodon's main hobby is to be a playwright.
Okay, I'm rolling this deception.
He wants to be the next Shakespeare, okay? That's smart,
Yes.
Melissa.
The Book of Boredom.
Yeah.
It's fine if you want to be a playwright, but I'm gonna need you to add that in.
Okay, I got 22.
Oh shit.
You've been deceived.
Shite!
Lawful neutral Borodon could lie now.
Well, I'm still neutral.
No, it's a harmless lie. You're not really trying anything.
Yeah. It's for the greater good.
Oh, yes, well, we are quite excited as well. It took us a little bit to round up to some supplies, but the locals have been more than helpful, and we're setting up this stage in preparation to help out the troop when they arrive. They should be arriving hopefully either late tonight or early tomorrow.
Well, that's amazing. Did you guys have this idea? Like, how did you guys come up with this idea?
Oh, it's a wandering troop. They are going around from town to town. They sent us missive a few months back, and we sent back that we'd be more than happy to have them. We are excited to listen to this play, The King in Yellow.
The king. Oh, do you know what is it about? Like, did they tell you?
They said there will be politics, intrigue, royalty, all sorts of fun, fanciful notions.
Like the regular plays, right?
I don't know. I've never actually seen a play myself, so I'm quite excited.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad that you'll be able to see your first one, and right here at your beautiful church.
Oh, why thank you.
Is this the play? Is this the troop's first show, or have they performed before?
Apparently they've gone through a number of towns. We're probably at their midway point, I believe. I'm not too sure.
Oh, nice. You heard any reception about the play, or?
I've heard great reception about the play. A few others have actually arrived at the Pig's Trough. They're coming to see it again for the second time.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That sounds like a great show.
Yeah, it must be a very good troupe.
Oh, we look forward to seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
As do I. Be sure to come here tomorrow and we'll have everything set up. Don't worry, we'll ring the bell to let everyone know when it's starting.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing it. Thank you.
May I just ask, where was the last place they played? Would you know?
Well, we heard they were previously at Baldur's Gate. That's where the two people are from, over at the Pig's Trough.
Okay, interesting. Well, thank you very much for this information, and we're looking forward to see this play tomorrow.
Thank you for visiting our town. We are happy to have you here at Wellshire.
And I donate 1 gold coin.
All right. You're not gonna take it back like with the kid?
No, I'm not this kind of person. I can say about the group itself, but I'm not this kind of person.
49 pieces of copper behind one.
So you put a gold in the donation, and her smile brightens. She said, "Thank you so much."
By all means.
I whispered to Borodon, thanks, I'm totally broke right now.
I got you.
Thanks, buddy.
So we go over to the other three. So you are entering into the general store. You enter into this small store, this comforting small town vibe as you enter. These small bells jingle. You walk into the store. It has a few short rows of shelves that all lead up to the counter. There's an older, balding man wearing glasses sitting behind it. He smiles as you enter the store and says, "Welcome. Is there anything I can help you with today?"
Yeah, we're just kind of looking around. You know, we came in for that play.
Oh, it's so exciting. I can't wait to see it myself.
Yeah, it's kind of, So you guys are running at the church, huh?
Yes, yes.
Is this play about some kind of god play, or is it just where you guys got to run plays?
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I don't know either. I just know it's called the King in Yellow. I imagine there will probably be multiple colored kings, like a blue king and a red king and all sorts of kings.
As long as that king doesn't end up being Jesus or something.
I'm afraid I don't know this.
Of Nazareth?
Yeah. Seems like a VeggieTales episode.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
They start bouncing and singing. And
Oh my god.
So, you guys been seeing a lot of people coming in town?
there's a couple people that have come by, yeah. A few are waiting, I think, at the inn. I haven't heard too much. There's been a couple of people who stopped by for supplies. Really lovely people, very nice.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why we came to the general store.
We wanted general information, so we came to the general store.
Yeah. I had 4 hours to kill.
Is there anything you would like? Maybe I can help you find something. Do you want me to order you something in?
We kind of just had a couple hours to kill, so we thought we'd come and take a look around.
Okay.
What all does he have in here?
Yeah.
Pretty much like anything you can find in the player's handbook. This guy's got like he's got like traveler's kits. He's got like medicinal stuff. He has like rations, rope, lanterns. We get stuff in from Baldur's Gate. We get a few shipments, once a month, and helps keep a steady supply. This is a very frequented stop for a lot of people. Maybe trying to cut around the high moors or go to the high forest or anything like that.
Buy some probably has some like dried meats or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll buy some couple dollars worth of dried meats. Couple
That'll be 1 silver.
All right.
He smiles and he puts it away. Thank you very much. Here's your meats.
So we're on a road trip and we got some jerky.
Go stand right outside the store. And,
Yeah.
yeah. We still have 4 hours to kill, so we can go stand right outside the front door of the.
You're just gonna Skyrim it, wait 8 hours.
Jane Silent Bob.
What? I'm gonna ask, what kind of establishment is the Pig's Trough?
Oh, the lovely establishment. It's an inn that's been here for some time. It's run by Hilda. She used to be an adventurer, and now she just kind of settled down here, and she runs the inn.
Maybe we should pay them a visit. I'm just gonna walk out of the store.
All right, have a nice day, everyone.
You too.
I'm already out of the store. I'm eating my jerky.
So you guys come out of the store, and you see Bordon and Kelsar coming out of the church.
Well, guys, what do we do now? Doesn't seem to be much to do here.
We're heading to the Trough.
We could eat from plates.
No, we're gonna eat from the Trough.
All right.
The Pig's Trough.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, let's head over there.
So you all enter into this inn, and it gives off a welcoming feeling as you're greeted by the smells of freshly baked bread and stew a-bubbling. There's a chorus of laughter in here. You see a number of farmers are sitting around a table. There's a few other hardy-looking women who are sitting at another near the fire. You see behind the counter is a tall woman with fiery red hair. She actually has a scar at the top of her head coming down, and 2 scars near her ears. MZ, you recognize those scars as somebody who has survived an encounter with a mind flayer. Welcome to the Pig's Trough.
Is it the tall lady that's saying this?
Yeah, she said that behind the bar. You see over in the corner is this gnome who's sitting with a red-scaled dragonborn. They seem to just be chatting. Is there anything I can get you guys? You want some drinks? You want some food? Want some bread?
Yeah, I want some bread.
Food would be nice.
Yeah, let's find a table first.
Yeah, of course. There's one right over there.
I'll just be like, it smells like you've got a pretty good stew going on here. I'll have some of that.
Oh yeah, it'll be ready. She comes out from behind the bar, and she's using a crutch for one of her arms, and she comes out there where you're all sitting at this table, and She's like, all right, so what can I get for all of you?
I want some bread and I want some mead.
And the rest of you?
Do you have any tea?
Yeah, we got some tea.
I'll have some tea, please, and maybe some fruit would be nice. Thank you.
Is dried fruit okay?
That's fine. Thank you.
All right. And the rest of you?
Would you have something spicy?
I could make the stew spicy.
Yeah, I would like spicy stew then.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll have the stew and get a cup of oil from my friend here.
A cup of oil?
For Drax here. for Uhtred. For me. I'm just gonna drink some oil.
So zero
you're
W20.
You're gonna have to go down to Silverstone Smithery. It's just down the street, not too far.
All right.
Wait, there's a smithery?
Oh yeah, Tom Rick Silverstone and his wife Erica. They run that smith down there.
Almeric Silverstone?
Hmm.
Thank you. I'm gonna check them out if I get a chance.
And yourself, the quiet fellow, pensive look.
I'll have the stew. And water, please.
All right. So she heads out. It doesn't take her very long to come back with all your food and all that. She sits down on one of the stools across from you all. So you all in for the play as well?
Yes, we are. I've heard a lot of stir from this.
Yeah, well, it seems pretty popular. A Dragonborn and Gnome are in here for it.
Dragonborn and Gnome?
Yeah, over in the corner. They seem to just be, they said it's their second time seeing it.
Really?
Oh, so they're not from the city?
No, they're not from here. I don't know where they're from, honestly.
So this is the lady with the marks on her face?
Yep.
I'll just ask her, so how'd you get those?
I used to be an adventurer.
I can tell.
Fought a monster and it took out my friends, so.
You fought a mind flare is what you did.
She looks at you for a moment, kind of looks you up and down. I was thinking that you were a Gith Yankee.
Where'd you encounter it? How long ago?
Well, it's a good 10 years ago. We were up closer near the spine of the world, far north. We had 3 months travel. We were going in a cave. We were supposed to be talking to some people down there, and those creatures had set up a trap for us, and everyone there was already a thrall.
Kill it?
No. I barely made it out alive. The rest of my companions, they did not.
This will sound like super awkward, but did it have a number, like printed on it?
No. Are you looking for Mind Flare?
No, not really.
Always.
Well,
I mean,
that's a given, I guess.
I branded a Mind Flayer back in '86.
Well, I'll let you all to it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start cleaning up. But if you need anything else, you just let me know.
well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll lean over and look at those other guys, and I'll say, so how's the play?
The Dragonborn turns around, and he leans back. He's in this heavy armor. He has a large sword that's leaned against a wall.
It was wonderful. I absolutely adored it.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I try to sense evil. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, there's no evil.
It's just very, very awkward. Okay.
How are you all? Are you here for the play? It is a magical thing. I come and try to follow it around. Sort in Boulder's Gate.
I reach out a hand and I say, Drax here, nice to meet you.
Bernard Busybody.
And he shakes your hand heartily.
I immediately regret coming up and walk away.
Ooh, that symbol on your hand. Are you one of those chosen fellows?
I prefer the term well selected. No, I'm joking. I'm just like, yes.
You must live an exciting life.
I'm good with well selected.
We are the well-selected. Not fantastic or great, but
President's choice, not like those no names.
The great value selections.
we fight against President's Choice selected.
I still think we're like the reborn, but
You're not.
I know. You have shattered this dream a long time ago.
I'll just say, what can we expect from this play exactly?
Ooh, there's betrayal, there's family feuds, there's all sorts of wondrous things. Your mind is taken to another world as you experience this magical play.
And he's like leaning in closer as he's talking.
Dude, personal space.
Oh, there's no personal space between friends. Come here and give me a hug.
Dude, I'm just like...
And he just gives you this big hug, like, and it's warm and it's full of love.
And I'm holding my tea and I drop my tea and I'm just like... Yeah.
Oh, I'll get you another one. Excuse me. Hilda, could I get another tea from my friend here? What's your name?
Kelsar.
Kelsar. Could I get a tea for Kelsar?
Please. Thank you.
Bernard's the Dragonborn, right?
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to the gnome. Just be like, has he always been this way?
Yeah.
I see.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh my god.
Well, it's something.
Okay.
There are two of them.
What's your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine's Holly Tolly.
Holly.
Oh.
Holly?
Yeah.
It's an interesting name.
Wow, what's your name?
Draxier.
Huh. Okay.
So many memories that a Draxier wouldn't know. Well, hope you guys enjoy a second viewing tomorrow.
We sure will. It's amazing. Your mind is opened. And you see it.
What was the other guy's name? The flamboyant one?
Bernard Busybody.
What do you mean by that? Your mind is opened.
You come away thinking, wow. Wow. You know, like,
MZ's just
wow.
thinking like someone's literally gonna rip his brain open.
His
Again.
eyes are wide, like as wide as they can be. I want to see it again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Tell me,
Lordy Lord.
do you all come from Baldur's Gate as well, or is this a first viewing?
This is a first viewing.
Alright.
You can let me go now, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I get so happy and I feel so much love and I just want to make everyone else feel good.
Oh, I appreciate that. I've been through a lot. It's kind of hard for me right now. Nothing personal.
You look like you have a bit of a headache. Do you want some help?
I think I'll just take some aspirin or something and just sleep it off. Thank you.
I apologize if you already explained this, but what's it about?
Well, there's a king and there's family intrigue and people betraying one another and there's a few people die. Actually, I think most people die in it. But it's a good comedy.
A comedy. Sounds.
Yes.
You're spoiling us.
Sounds.
Ooh, whoops.
Is Matthews in it?
Matthews.
Yeah.
Are there multiple of?
Is that a character's name?
I don't think there's a Matthews in there.
Is there?
There's a king in a yellow.
Okay.
And he puts a hand on your shoulder, Kelsar, and you see this yellowish light glowing off his hand, and you feel re-energized and good.
Oh, wow.
And you could tell that was the lay on hands, like a paladin ability.
Hey, you're a paladin as well?
Of course I am. It's good to spread the love and kindness while we fight for what's right.
Nice. Well, it's nice to see another paladin in the field, not of my order.
It is lovely, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, me and Holly Tolly must be making the rounds. We want to see the caravan when it gets here.
It was nice meeting you guys. Thank you.
You too. Have fun, Kelsar and Draxier and friends.
Yeah, goodbye.
Oh, we'll see you at the play.
Yeah, we'll see you at the show.
And as the doors to the inn's closing, the little gnome goes, "Bye, Death Shift," and they close it.
Wait. Did you mention we are the death ship to them?
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Okay, it's time to crackle some knuckles and, you know.
As they say that and they leave, it's just like, who told you that's our name?
They just close the door behind them.
How'd they know that?
Yeah.
Well, we should probably go question him.
As the door shuts, can I look up through the window and see them?
You actually can't see them from the window. No.
Locate creature.
Sure. So you cast this spell. I imagine just like a little triangle or something.
Yeah.
And they're right outside the door.
Okay. Yeah. Just gonna rush through that door and try and catch up.
You slam this door open, and like you get resistance on the other side, and you just kind of like slip through the other side, and you see there is a dead gnome. He has a giant smile on his face. There is a dagger right in his chest.
Oh no.
And where the Dragonborn was, there's a statue of a Dragonborn.
Oh no.
Well, problem solved.
We won't get any... Oh, wait. Did it pass like a minute? Because I can just resurrect the gnome.
It has not been a minute, yeah.
Okay, I'm resurrecting this gnome.
Yay!
All right, so how long does that spell take?
I actually use my powers for good.
Is this Revivify?
Rewind time just before they step outside and position yourself outside so you can see what happens.
Gotcha, bitch!
But I'll tell you, like, just resurrecting him, it's going to be, like, way easier.
Way less,
Yeah.
So you start casting this, and it's a bit of a ritual, and you're doing it on the gnome, right?
Yeah, because he's the one that died, right?
Yeah, the other one looks like a statue.
Everyone, yeah, so...
So you are doing this ritual. How long does Revivify take?
It's instantaneous.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I still need, like, diamonds.
You did buy, like, gems and stuff, eh?
I did. But it's just like an amethyst, like 50 gold.
I still have a jewel on the...
So I just asked people, okay, could you guys give me, like, a diamond or, like a... something?
I got one worth 100 gold pieces. Is that enough?
It's 300. Oh! Okay, give me your... give me your suit.
Why don't we, hey, Borden, why don't you just speak to the dead?
I'd rather have him, like, be alive.
Would you?
Yes, he can help us. Come on. I'm just running out.
Well, I don't have other stuff to give you.
What can I sacrifice?
What are your options to sacrifice?
300.
Oh, hey, I have a question here, Lucas. Can I do an investigation and see if there's any jewelry on the Dragonborn or the gnome?
Yes.
Okay. So 15.
So you are looking through this gnome stuff and looking on the Dragonborn. All the Dragonborn stuff is stone, so you just like quickly dismiss that. And you look through the gnome and you pull out a symbol of the Shining God that looks very pleasant. It feels warm to the touch, and he has 25 gold on him and a letter.
Okay, well, throw everything but the letter over to Borodon. Yeah, add that to that pile, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think this will actually help. Don't you guys have anything that's like is worth like 300?
I don't know if this is right, but like this lantern of revealing seems to be worth 30,000 gold.
30,000 is way too much for a life of a person we barely know.
Is it Borodon?
I mean,
no, Holly Tolly. Talk to him for 2 minutes. All right, so you have like one chance right now. Are you gonna do anything, or else the minute will have passed?
No, I'm going to do something, Lucas.
Speak to the dead, I would say.
But he will 'll die forever and ever, and he won't be alive.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You could use time magic.
I want him alive. I can try. I mean, I'm trying to avoid that.
Damn it, I'm not gonna lose this man.
Doctor Borodon.
Yeah.
Dr. Medicine.
Can I sacrifice my unidentified wand?
You rested. You can identify it real quick. See what it's worth.
Yeah, and then bling. Okay, so I identified with one hand.
And so the wand, do you want to look at what it does real quick?
Yeah, real quick, like with one eye, I identify it with the other. I'm, trying to resurrect this guy.
Identifying it for the sole purpose of seeing if it's worth at least 300 gold.
Exactly.
First, roll me a dexterity check because you're trying to do this really fast.
Come on. Why do you have to make everything so complicated?
What do you mean? You spent this time talking.
16.
Hey, Borodon, you do have inspiration right now too, huh?
Okay, it was 16.
So it is a wand of web.
Of 300 gold, yeah. Which is worth...
More than 300, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so I'll just use... I don't know if I can use it. Can I, Lucas?
So you cast Identify. This is a wand of web. It has 7 charges. And you can expend 1 charge to cast the web spell, DC 15. And it regains 1d6 plus 1 charges per day.
Well, it seems pretty interesting. Okay, speak of with the dead it is. I mean,
So you're like, we have to sacrifice. Oh my god! You just kind of like slide it into your shirt. You're like, oh, hold on.
Back in there, you won.
So I'm gonna write this down in case you didn't get it.
And after all these years, the one thing I know is you never know what's going to come through that door.
Okay, so I'm going to try to rewind time. Like, or can I try to revive him with my power? Like, with my time magic?
You 100% can do that.
Oh my god.
Because clearly I can do anything. I'm saying, like, without tearing the fabric of reality apart, can I do that?
Do it.
Yeah, if you don't fuck it up, you'll be fine.
Do it.
You'll save 2 people with 1 stone.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh, you can use it on both of them if you want it.
Okay, let's make it even more complicated.
Do it.
So I use my inspiration because I got 2 right now. So that's what I do. I try to rewind time.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
21.
You got a 21.
Yes.
Right.
So you start chanting to rewind time, and you feel the gears. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Actually, no, never mind, it wasn't specified.
Huh.
You are outside rewinding time. You watch Ronnie go back inside with everyone else, and the door closes. You're standing there like your hand is trembling. You hear the sounds of a ticking clock. You see slowly this dragonborn turns back into being a dragonborn. The gnome slowly stands back up. The knife comes out of his chest. And then there's a figure there standing. They have this black misty smoke all around them. You hear this like as they're like talking backwards. As they're talking backwards.
Pretty good.
And then you see like they're shouting, and then it goes back to the door being just being closed as you hear, "Bye, Death Shift," and the gnome turns and closes the door, and you look, and there is Oblivion standing outside there looking at you, and Bernard Busybody and Holly Tolly looking at you, and you hear,
Borodon. Finally, I can get my revenge.
and that's where we'll end it.
Cool.
Yo-ho in a bottle of rum. I am Kelsar and I'll have some fun. What's going on here? Oh, Father Matthews. What a pleasant surprise. Why don't we come over here and talk quietly for a moment? Why are you getting this ship ready? I thought we were getting this for Giles. Well, you know, not only are we voice twins, but I decided this ship is better with me, and I have great plans for it. What are these plans? Well, I'm gonna go attack Evermeet. If you think about it, Evermeet is a defense that we can't afford for the Chosen to have. We would lose a lot of forces getting into it, and if they reinforced it with their strange, terrifying magics, then how can we aid the Shining God with letting something like this slip through our fingers? I understand what you're saying, but you won't win with just this ship and the Walking Dead you gathered from Nesme. Yes, you are correct. We would not have enough troops otherwise, but we have something better. Better than the undead we've gathered from the beautiful people of our beautiful Nesme. We have better than even the transformed creatures that the Ringmaster holds at their command. No, we have the Shining Bird. Yes, that's why I came here. I heard the horn, and I don't remember authorizing its use. What do you mean authorizing its use? I mean you can't just take this bird and do as you please. It was a gift from the Shining God. I'm doing the Shining God's work. Why can't I use the bird? Durham has plans for this. Are you telling me you wish to go against Durham Highfire and take the bird? No, of course not. No. Okay, well, this is easy fix. Why don't you just go on over to Durham and explain our plan? Explain we're just seeking to attack Evermeet, eradicate the home of the elves, and we're just going to use the Shining Bird to do it. No harm, no foul. You think it'll be that easy? You think Durham's just going to hand over the keys to the ride? All right. Is there anything else you would like me to explain to Durham what you're just going to do? Of course, apologize for me that I took the bird, and explain to Durham that if Durham doesn't want me to do this, if this is not in the Shining God's will, then I will gladly step down and hold off on our plans. But if Durham gives me the go-ahead, I will gladly fly to the home of the elves. I will eradicate their defenses and absorb their souls into our Shining Bird. With permission, of course. Yes, of course. I'll send you a message. You'll know soon, within a few hours' time. Keep your nose clean, Althazar. Will do. Thanks for stopping by, Father Matthews. Yes. This might just work.
Well, I mean, it's bound to happen, right? Like Oblivion was already going there, and they were going there. I mean, it was gonna happen, but why'd Oblivion have to kill Bernard Busybody? And his little friend is Holly Tolly, Folly Holly. I don't know. But why do they have to kill them? It seemed a little rude, honestly. Like they're just there. I mean, I don't agree with their religion per se, but they don't seem like particularly bad people. And then Oblivion just went and killed them. Well, I hope Death Shift's ready for this, because this is going to be a doozy. I mean, we all remember when Oblivion came to attack them when they were just riding into Nesme, and if it wasn't for Kelsar just blowing up the area and almost losing his damn arm, then, I mean, they could have really got messed up. So Oblivion's here, and Oblivion's ready to fight. Oh, this next one's going to be intense, travelers. I hope you're excited just like I am. And remember, if you wanted to go treat yourself, grab some fancy dice, maybe a really nice dice bag. Well, these dice trays, we actually, most of us use them. They're really good. Hop on over to Easy Roller Dice. Grab yourself some fancy stuff. I mean, they have metal dice and dice cups and trays and bags and oh my. And use the promo code Ballad 7 dice and you'll get 10% off your entire order. Whew. Well, travelers, quite a tale today. There's a lot going on. I do hope the people of Wellshire are okay, because you know what happens when these fights happen. There's always 100 AoE abilities and someone blows up. It's just what happens. This is how these things go. Well, travelers, I must be going. That dangerous Carl person decided that they were funny and they were going to do some graffiti, so me and Michael have to go clean the side of the inn. Again. Thank you, battle bards. And remember to take care of yourself in these difficult times and reach out to those loved ones or friends you haven't spoken to in a little. Just make sure everyone's doing okay, because we're all in this together. Alright, travelers, I'm off with some soap and water. I bid you all adieu.